It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league. And we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself. And they know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now, Cousins. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. Now the 2nd-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense he's going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
Now Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Another run here with Harris. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Back to throw. Wilson. He's got Freiermuth. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Ray McLeod deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. They face second down and 7. Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Wilson. All alone is the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Here's second and 6. Wilson. And he finds his tight end Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now it's Wilson. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now Wilson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Wilson to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Cousins now. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Cousins will get this to Pitts once more. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about, so they got to keep.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend their 1st quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, Cousins. Back's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Cousins. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. T.J. Watt, and he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throw over the middle, caught by London. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
At the 40-yard line.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Cousins. That's the tight end pitch. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
There's that man again. Another catch. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now it's Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Wilson to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He will have a Steelers 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Harris. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. David Onyemata in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. David Onyemata in on the tackle. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got his man, it's Mooney. About 15 yards to
First down 10 at the 41-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Mooney in motion. Now a second down throw for Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
All alone is the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the give, it's Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now it's Wilson. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Now Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. That's to the big tight end, Fryer move. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers stretch things out even further.
Falcons 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Caden Ellis in on that stop. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw. Wilson. To the tight end, Freiermuth. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A run. Here's Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards and back-to-back first downs.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On first down, right back to Harris. And it'll bring a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Steelers first down.
A run with Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And this has been a dreadful offensive performance. Quarterback picked off 4 times so far, and this may be one just to erase from the memory. No need to watch the film of this one. It's a horror show. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now it's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. And despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off for the win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Wilson to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now Russ. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Wilson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6 because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1, 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Falcons 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where, put me in the mind of the play caller. Are you thinking just keep the ball on the ground right now?
I think it's hard. I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how well do you understand, what kind of relationship do you have with your quarterback. Keep putting the ball in his hands. If you think he's done for the day, you got a big...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
Falcons 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught. Ray McCloud. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Cousin. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The visitors' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. On first down, it's Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face second down and 7. Here's Wilson. There's that man again. Another catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
A run on first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Whoa! Hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Steelers offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Wilson. That's to the big tight end, Fryer move. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now it's Wilson. To the tight end, Fryer move. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They run it over center with Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Back to throw. Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Fryer move. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A give, and here comes Harris. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Second and a yard. Wilson will get this to his tight end, Fryer move. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now it's Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score again. Pat Fryer move. Touchdown Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Steelers 80, Falcons 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Cousins to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Cousins. He'll get this to McLeod.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cousins. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll give it to Harris again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966 That was the previous record, but they were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.